So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of the program head for the data analytics and data science course here at IIM Skills. I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Thursday. I will be your host for this particular session, along with my coordinator, Mr. Jatin Sahnan, who is an experienced data analyst and he runs his own data analytics firm while being one of the leading faculty members for this course. Before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. So, Jatin sir will be giving you all the information that you need to know about the data analytics and the data science industry, what the domain is all about, what kind of opportunities you can get, what is the scope in this industry, and the career growth that this field offers you. And at the end of the session, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak and you can ask all the questions that you want to either Jatin sir or to me. There is only one simple request from my side that try to make this session as much interactive as possible. Try to ask questions because that will help you clear all of your doubts. And I hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. So, without further ado, let's begin today's session. So, Jatin sir, can you please present your screen?
Yes, thank you, Vikas. First of all, good evening to everyone. Thank you for taking out a little bit time to listen to what we have to offer and attend this session. Um, so let's share this now. Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes, Jatin.
All right. Okay, so let me just quickly start with a brief for today. So today, what we're going to discuss, today's session would involve an introduction to what data analytics is and what data science is, what are the myths around it, what are different types of analytics, right structure of doing an analytics or data science project, and then how to get jobs. We'll discuss that, how will it assist you or how will it help you to get jobs in the industry. See, the point of the course is just not to impart knowledge to you, but also to help you get the job. That is the ultimate goal we have. That is the ultimate objective even you guys have, and that is what the objective we have in our mind when we are curating this course and imparting and preparing how to move ahead with this course. All right. So a little information about IM Skills to start with. IM Skills is one of the leading online education institution, and we are based out of New Delhi, India. And we have a presence of in around 45 plus countries around the globe, including Singapore, Dubai, Malaysia, Middle East, Asian, and African continents mostly. Uh, Apart from that, we have students from, I think, currently in last batch, if you think about, we have students from each part of the world. So that is the reach that we have established over the years. So before entering into anything, before learning about the course or learning about what IM Skills has to offer to you, before any of that, let's first understand what data analytics is all about. So broadly, data analytics can be divided into four types of analytics. Number one is descriptive analytics. That is the most basic form of analytics, which you do, where you have a historical data for a company, and all you have to do is summarize that historical data and understand what changes have happened over the years. All right. So these changes, outcomes can be positive or negative, but you have to analyze whether these what changes have happened. Positive and negative, both, not just the negative changes or the positive, right? This purview falls under descriptive analytics. Now, once we have done descriptive analytics, we have seen summarized what changes have happened in the past. Then we move on to diagnostic analytics, which basically encapsulates the reasons for which the reasons that you account for the changes that had happened over the past years. Now, in simple words, I have done descriptive analysis. I have observed some changes. Now, why those changes have happened? What are the reasons that those changes have happened? Positive and negative both. What are the reasons that positive changes happen, so we should do them again and again? What are the reasons that negative changes happen, so we should not do them? All right, that is diagnostic analytics. After that comes prescriptive analytics. Now, prescriptive analytics basically says you would provide recommendations and actions and strategies based on what were the changes and what were the reasons behind those changes. Now, based on that, you would do some computational analysis, some statistical analysis, and provide a recommended action for future. That is your prescriptive analytics. And then comes the predictive analytics, which involves data science as well, where you use machine learning algorithms, statistical algorithms to forecast the future trends based on the historical data. So basically, you are predicting what is going to happen in the future based on your past data. And on based of those predictions and the recommended actions, you create an overall holistic strategy. So, sorry, overall holistic strategy. So this is what a whole and soul approach of an analytics is. Analytics is divided into these four kinds, these four types. All right. Now let's understand what is, be it a data science project or a data analytics project. There is a certain process, a certain methodology attached to it. So let's understand that methodology. The data analytics process is divided in broadly 6 to 7 steps. All right. The number one step is data collection. Obviously, you have a business objective, you have a business goal in mind now. Now you have to start data analysis project based on that objective, based on that business goal. So what you do is the first step is that you start gathering data relevant to that objective or to that goal. It should be relevant. You should just not collect any kind of data. For example, if your objective is for revenue growth or marketing engagement, then you collect sales and marketing data, right? You do not collect financial data for that. So number one, you have to collect data, but relevant data from different sources. All right. Step number two, you have to clean that data. All right. Since data is coming from different sources, it will have a lot of inaccuracies. It will have a lot of inconsistencies. The data will not be in same format. Some data will be in Word, PDF, Excel, JSON, text format. There are a lot of formats out there, and the data will be from different sources, so it will be in different formats. It will have different types of inaccuracies. It will have duplicate values. It will have missing values. So all of these inconsistencies and inaccuracies you have to remove before you take this data to analysis. You have to clean your data. Else, you won't be able to get a good or an efficient or an accurate analysis. So you have to clean your data, remove all the inaccuracies, remove the error, get all the data from each of the sources in a common structured format. That this all falls in the step number two, which is data cleaning. Then comes your step number three, which is data integration. Data integration is now you have cleaned data tables from, say, 8 different sources. All right. Now, I cannot perform analysis on 8 different tables simultaneously. No, that will be wastage of time and resources. Instead, what I'll do is I will integrate the entire data and I will combine the entire data into one unified view. Now, when I'm combining the entire data, what I'm doing is I'm taking 8 different tables and combining and integrating them into one common unified table, which will be used for further analysis. All right. Then comes our fourth step, which is data analysis. Now I have collected data, clean data, and combined it to make a one unified table view. I will simply import that and start performing my analysis, my statistical analysis, my computational analysis, what type of analysis I am doing. Depending on that, I would perform different methodologies, different analytical methodologies on that data set and extract observations, extract insights from that data. All right. Now, after I have done this analysis and I've extracted some observations and insights, then comes my fifth step, which is data interpretation, which is I have made some observations. Now I have to draw conclusions out of those observations. So, for example, if I've done some statistical analysis and I've got some values, alpha is equal to this, beta is equal to this, so now I have to give conclusions that what does this mean? That we have a higher alpha. So this is the reason, this is the conclusion, or we have a lower beta. What is the conclusion for that? What is why it is happening? So whatever results we have observed in our analysis, we are giving theoretical interpretation and conclusion for that analysis, for that analytical results. And then I would say comes the most important step, which is step number 6 and step number 7. That is the data visualizations and reporting. So whatever observations that you have made, whatever insights that you have gained, you create beautiful, aesthetically beautiful visualizations, charts, graphs to support that insights, to support that conclusions. And then you compile all those conclusions, the analytical results, the graphs into a single report. And this report is shared with the client or your manager or your team or your stakeholders or your board of directors, whoever's requirement the analytical study was. This report is shared to them. Now, why I say this is the most important part? Why? Because it is this report that is being viewed by everyone else. No one is, aware of what type of collection you did or what type of cleaning you did or what type of integration you did or what type of analysis and interpretation you did. All they will be seeing are your visualizations, your graphs that you created, and the report that you compiled. So if you did an excellent job in data collection, in cleaning, in integration, in analysis, and in interpretation, but your report is below average, your graphs are below average, they are irrelevant, then your project is rejected. So even if you are doing highly efficient actions till step number 5, data interpretation, but then your report is below average, it will be rejected. So that is why I say that this is the most important step of the entire process because it culminates everything into one beautifully aesthetically designed report, which is relevant, which is to the topic, and which is easy to understand, simple, and to the point. All right. So this in total encapsulates your data analytics process. It can be any data analytics project in any company, in any department. This is a standardized process that you have to follow. All right. Now we have to understand there's a myth going around, and I think most of you will have these questions in mind as well. That for data analytics, you need to have technical background, you need to have coding background, you need to have some technical knowledge. No, it's a myth. This is wrong. The fact is that data analytics is one field which is above the conventional job specifications. It is above the conventional job fields that are described in different industries. See, be it any department, be it any industry, be it any company, everyone is collecting data in some sort. Your HR is also collecting data. your accountant is also collecting data, sales manager is also collecting data, marketing team is collecting data, financial team is collecting data, uh, R&D team, research and development team is collecting some data. The people sitting in the IT department, they are collecting some data. Website designers are collecting some data. Social media marketing, there is so data is present everywhere, and that is why data analytics is one field which is above the conventional job fields. It is above the conventional job opportunities. Data analytics, number one, you do not need any specific technical background for data analytics. All right. You can be from any background and perform data analytics. Yes, we have technical tools, but those tools are to help you, to execute that analytics. We have been, all of us have been doing analysis in different form of the other. Like, I know that all of you who have been working or are a student right now have used Microsoft Excel, have used Microsoft presentation, PowerPoint presentations, have used probably Microsoft Word, all of this, and you have created reports, you have created charts in Excel. All of this is a raw form of data analysis. All we are teaching you is advanced tools that are made that will make your job easier actually to perform higher form of analysis, to perform advanced analysis. So the only prerequisite that you need to be a data analyst is analytical skills and communication skills. You have to be good at analyzing and you have to be good at communication. You can be from any field and still be a good data analyst. You can be from a history major or a arts graduate or a commerce graduate, does not matter. The only thing is that matters is how good you are at analyzing and how good your communication skills are. That is it. The more you grow in analytical and in communication skills, the better you will become as a data analyst. That is it. So, and data analytics and data science finds its application across the industry. You can use it for business intelligence purposes, optimizing manufacturing operations, financial analysis and modeling, patient diagnostics in healthcare industry, um, in customer segmentation, campaign effectiveness for sales and marketing, fraud detection, credit risk management in finance, retail and FMCG industries. You have inventory management, sales forecasting, demand management, demand forecasting. I mean, you name the company, you name the industry, you name the department, and I will tell you an application of data analytics there. So that is the opportunity that you have, because number one, you do not need a field prior graduation prerequisite. Number two, you do not need be applying to a single form of industry or a single form of company. You can apply to any company with an opening of a data analyst. Now, these are your fellow trainers who will be either if you join the data analytics course or data science course. Apart from me, there are three more trainers. One is Mr. Gaurav Sethi, who is a lead project manager with Air India. One is Ms. Mantana Babu Rao, who is a data scientist with PwC. And then we have Ritika Kasturi, who is a data scientist with Wirecard. And amongst the four of us, we pack around 45 years of industrial experience. That is huge and diverse industrial experience, I would rather say. Different fields, diverse industrial experience. 45 years of diverse industrial experience is what we bring to you as teachers, as your tutors, as your mentors. Now, we have understood what data analytics is, what is the scope of data analytics in the industry. Now, the question arises, why IM skills? Why you should trust on us? So, number one, we believe in interactive live training. So we will not be giving you some recorded videos to learn from or some self-paced course or some notes and documents or books to learn from. That is all additional. Those are additional resources. The classes will be held live on Zoom call with two-way communication between the teacher and the student. So it is just mimicking a traditional classroom setting in an online environment. So it is a complete interactive live training. That is what we are offering. Number two, we offer you end-to-end placement support. So after you complete your course and you complete your project internship, then we will help you with your placements. How we will help you with your placements? We will help you build your resume. We will take special resume building classes. We will help you prepare for interviews. What are like most commonly asked interviews? We will help you get interviews in the companies. We will help you in whichever way possible to secure a job after completing the course. But it does not end there. Once you complete the course, you secure a job, and you're working there, and 3 years or 4 years or 5 years down the line, you want to change the job now, you want to shift to a different company. Then, through our exclusive job portal access for alumni, you can get in touch with our huge number of alumni, and they can refer you to their respective companies or to some other companies. They can offer you about or tell you about job opportunities in their companies and help you get interviews and help you get job even after 5 or 6 years or even 10 years after you have passed the course. And thus, we ensure career opportunity for a lifetime. So we will give you placement support after the course. And once you get placed, after that, through job portal access for alumni, you can still get new jobs and refer to new jobs. And thus, we are getting an end-to-end placement support, a career opportunity for lifetime. Then you get lifetime access to our learning management system. A learning management system is an online portal which Vikas will showcase after the presentation, where you can access to the all the Zoom call recordings. Every Zoom call, every class will be recorded, and you can go back and view those recordings as many times as you want. It is stored there, all the notes, all the exercises, all the teaching material, everything is stored in your learning management system, which you can access anytime you want. And we are giving lifetime access to this learning management system. Some some institutions might give the access till the course lasts, or probably 1 year after the course completion, something like that. But no, we are giving you lifetime access. So even if 10 years down the line you are working on some project where you are confused about a topic or a tool and you want to relearn about it, you can simply go back to your LMS, log in, and access whatever you want to for that particular tool. So that is what we are providing you, lifetime access. And fourth point, which I feel is very important, we do not foster a teacher-student relationship. We are here to mentor you. We are here to guide you throughout this course and even after this course while taking up the job, how to take up the job. And if you have any questions pertaining to anything, pertaining to your career, pertaining to your job interviews, pertaining to your projects that you do, you can always reach out to your teachers or mentors, and one of them will definitely help you out. We are here to mentor you, to guide you, and not just teach you. Now let's come up to the two course modules that we are offering you. One is a data analytics master course, which is focused on the data analytics part of the job, which I would say is more into analytical and business intelligence part, where you find where you summarize historical patterns, historical data, and you provide some recommended actions based on that, and do some basic forecasting. The other course that we are offering is sorry, yeah, I was just muting. The other course that we are offering is the data science master course. Now you have to understand that what is the difference between data analytics and data science. Data analytics, as I told you, is purely an analytical offering where your major skill is analytics and communication. You have to do some analysis, create conclusions, create a report. It is more focused on your business intelligence and your diagnostic and descriptive analytics. All right. Whereas data science moves to a different level. Data science comes to, I would say, the back end of analytics. So whatever tools you are using or whatever programs you are using or whatever algorithms you are using as a data analyst, data scientists are the one who are creating those. All right, you are creating algorithms, you are coding, you are creating hardcore BI sheets, creating Power Query DEX measures, Tableau measures, calculating fees, all of that coding and measure, KPI building stuff that is done by a data scientist. All right. So for data analytics, as I told you, there is no prerequisite. But if you aim to become a data scientist, then I would recommend that you know you should have at least some background in mathematics or statistics or uh, uh, computer science. Either of these three, you should have some background in this because this takes you to the level where you're actually creating stuff that is being used by analytics. So that is the difference between data analytics and data science, right? So these are two different courses that we are offering you, and it is up to you that which course we want to pick. Even you still have confusion, once this presentation ends, you can simply ask the question and I'll be happy to clear your confusion and advise that which course is more suitable for you. All right. But the basic thing is that if you're going for data science course, then you should either have a mathematics, a statistics, or a computer science background. Then it is beneficial for you. Else, it will be, I would say, and I will be frank about it, difficult for you to proceed through this data science course and land a job as a data scientist. All right. Now, our program, data analytics and data science programs, are ranked number one online program by Analytics Insight, by the Statesman, and by Times Now. And we are a government approved education institution. So that makes your master certificate that you will be getting from us accepted globally. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Now let's come to what is data analytics and what is this data science course all about. We'll first discuss the course curriculum of data analytics, and then we will discuss the course curriculum for data science. All right. All right. So our data analytics course, this is the curriculum for data analytics course. And in order to understand this curriculum, let's go back to our data analytics process. So the first stage of data analytics process was data collection and data cleaning. All right, these were the first two steps of our data analytics process. We collect data and we clean the data. Now, 95% of the industry, and you know that most of the industry, it is pretty common that all of the data that ends up in a structured format ends up in a Microsoft Excel file, either an Excel file or an CSV file. All right. So any data that is collected, cleaned, and structured lands up in an Excel file. And that is why, in order to make you proficient in these first two steps, we have introduced in our curriculum Advanced Excel and VBA. All right. Then comes the data integration part. And across the industry, the most common tool, and I would say the only tool that is used for querying data, integrating data, and managing and analyzing relational databases, where the data, clean data is stored, that is your relational database. For all of these purposes, for querying, integrating, and managing, there is one language that is used, which is known as SQL. It is the most common language and most widely used language out there in the industry for data integration. And there might be different types of SQL like MySQL or Microsoft SQL or Postgres SQL or transactional SQL or Oracle SQL, but understand that all of these, the basic logic is entirely same. The syntax remains the entirely same. The only difference is in the user interface. So you'll have different user interface for each type of SQL, and some commands might be up and down, but 99% of the syntaxes, 99% of the commands, and the logic is common throughout all of these. All right. So for your data integration step, we have introduced SQL in our curriculum. Now comes your data analysis and interpretation, which is an important task. And for that, most of the companies today are either using Python or using R. And in order to increase your scope to be able to apply it for a job in any of these companies, we are teaching not one, but both of these languages. All right, we are also teaching you Python and R so that you're not restricted to one type of companies when it comes to getting a job. All right, if a company is using Python, you can still apply. If the company is using R, you can still apply. All right, so for data analytics and data integration step, in order to cover that, we have introduced Python and R into the data analytics course. Now comes the most important step that I told you, which is data visualization, creating visualizations and reporting. And as I told you, the importance of this step and keeping in mind that importance, and also keeping in mind that we are not restricted to a certain set of companies for job application, we are teaching not one, not two, but three tools for data visualizations and reporting, which is termed as business intelligence. Three BI tools, which is Power BI, Tableau, and Alteryx. And amongst these three, these are the most, I mean, you cover almost the entire industry. Almost the entire industry. They are either using Power BI, either Tableau, or Alteryx. So we are ensuring that you are proficient in the most important step of the data analytics process. And also, we are ensuring that your job application is not restricted because a set of companies are using different tools. So you can apply to companies using Power BI, you can apply to companies using Alteryx, you can apply to companies using Tableau. All right, so this is our data analytics course curriculum. Now let's move on to data science course curriculum. Now, as I told you, data science is something different, all right? It is entirely different from what analytics is, all right? The data science is where you design, you create algorithms, you design algorithms, you design advanced algorithms, and the course entirely depends on that. So before starting the data science course, we have a foundation course where we will teach you about the foundation of data science principles, understand statistics, data manipulations, and machine learning concepts, and how to extract insights using these machine learning concepts, and how to use those machine learning concepts in projects. So this is your foundation that we will, there's a foundation course which will bring all the students at same level before we actually start the data science course. Now, as a data scientist, you will not be collecting data. All right, the first two steps, the data collection, data cleaning, are not relevant to you because you already will have a clean data, which a data analyst will be doing, and you will be using that data to create algorithms. All right. So for that, there is no excellent BBA for you. You start from the third step, which is data integration, which is SQL. So we'll be teaching you SQL, all right? And then for analysis, we'll be teaching you both Python and R, all right? And since you will be into creation of algorithms, we will be teaching you statistics because all of these algorithms are based on statistics logic. The logic behind all the machine learning or data science algorithms is statistics. mathematics, and statistics. And that is why there's a separate course curriculum to make you understand different concepts of statistics so that you can understand the logic behind the creation of algorithms and then you can easily create them. Because if you don't understand the logic, you will not be able to write the algorithm. All right. And then comes the most interesting part being a data scientist, which is very common today, which is known as AI and ML, which is machine learning and deep learning. AI is deep learning. Deep learning is part of AI, artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is a bigger, I would say, is a big umbrella. It's a bigger subset, and deep learning is one of the subsets of artificial intelligence, which is should be a common knowledge for a data scientist. So we will be teaching you machine learning and deep learning, which will enable you to write a much different forecasting, prediction, regression, classification algorithms, and also deep learning will help you write neural networks algorithms, CNNs, RNNs, these kind of advanced algorithms which go one step above machine learning, which is, I would say, the first step of creating a huge AI model. All right. So this is what the data science course encapsulates. This is what we will be teaching you, and we have designed this curriculum keeping this in mind that what is the future of a data scientist with all these AI tools and um, chat GPTs and all these AI programs coming in. We have designed the curriculum in a way where your need, your requirement as a data scientist is maximized, and you don't have to, worry about getting a job. Now, additionally, what our course offers is number one, you will have chance to earn not one, not two, but three certifications. All right, and I'll just showcase you how in future slides. So number one certification would be once you complete the course, you will be getting an IM Skills Master certification. Number two, after the completion of the course, you will be getting a chance to, for a project internship. It will be 1 month or a 2 month project internship. And these project internship will be in global companies like PwC, BCG, TCS, Quantium, Accenture, etc. And once you complete that project internship, you will get a project completion certificate from these companies as well. So since these are global companies, your project completion certificate will also be accepted globally. All right. So this is the second certificate. And then we also give you a chance to earn advanced data analytics certification from either Google or Microsoft. So we will help you apply for the exam. We will help you study for the exam. We'll help you prepare for the exam. And once you clear the exam, you will get an advanced data analytics certification from either Google or Microsoft. So you have a chance to put on three certifications within a span of 6 to 10 months on your resume. All right. Number two, whatever course curriculum, be it analytics or data science, it is 100% tools driven training that we have. So we will not show you some theoretical presentations or some recorded videos of how these tools work. We will actually do it in the Zoom call on these tools. We will do live coding. We will use these tools live. We will get data sets and we will do live analysis from start to end in all the tools, in all the courses. So it is 100% tool driven course. Then number three, we believe in practical learning. So there will be no hypothetical data sets or sample data sets. Whatever learning we'll be imparting you will be imparted with 100% focus on their real world application. So whatever you learn will have a real world application. Whatever type of analysis or whatever type of examples that you see are actually based on real world applications. So that once you complete the course, you're job ready. And number fourth, which is, I think, very important point, is that we are here with you and we are giving you 24/7 support. You get round the clock support from the IM Skills team, be it about your queries, your doubts pertaining to course, you're not able to install the software, or there is some other problem, or there is some problem related to finances, or your fees, or your scheduling of classes, anything, any problem, anything you have, any query you have, you can always reach out to us 24/7, and one of us will definitely reply you, either the tutors or the admin team or the counseling team or your placement team. One of us will definitely respond you to your query 24/7. Now, I want to, before going to question and answers, I want to just talk about some statistics which would, focus on our real objective that we discussed, right, in the beginning of the presentation. What is your real objective and our real objective, and they are aligned. That is getting you a job. All right. So we have till now trained around 45,000 plus students, and our placement ratio is 81% per 100 students, which is out of 100 students, 81 students are definitely getting a job. All right. And the highest salary that we have seen, that is the annual salary package, CTC, is 36 lakhs Indian rupees per annum. That is the highest CTC salary that we have seen across placements till now. Now, we are talking about placements, getting you placed. How are we achieving that? We have partnered with 500 plus global companies, and you can see that, which help us in our placements. And you can see these are all global companies like Deloitte, JP Morgan, EY, Barclays, Cognizant, Walmart, CGI, Motherson, Tesco, HSBC. All of these are global companies. And we are partnered with 500 plus companies in order to ensure that we help you get the job, we help you get the placements. All right. Now, these are some of the recently placed students that we have, just to showcase you the diversity of the industry, diversity of the placements, and the companies, the global standard of the company that these students are getting placed. Especially this is for people who are outside India, worried about that whether how would they get a job. So relaxed. We are partnering with global companies. These companies are present everywhere, be it Europe, be it America, be it Africa, be it Australia, be it Asian countries. These are global companies that we have partnered with, and they are present everywhere. So we just now got placed in Jubilant Foodworks, in IBM, in Databricks, um, in DataNest, or in IDFC. So as you can see, all of these placements, and these are all in, you can see at different levels. Some are at junior level, fresher level, some as a senior analyst, some as a data engineer, a research analyst, a business analyst. So all of these are placed as credit risk analyst, financial department, then operation analyst, which is manufacturing, HTC, and then ICICI, another banking, which is an entirely different domain. So all of these students studying from the same course are placed in different companies at different positions. And that is what I was explaining is the scope of data analyst. That is the scope of data analyst and the opportunity that you will be getting, and what we are ensuring that you will get by doing this course. We will be helping you build your resumes, helping you securing interviews with different companies, helping you tips and tricks for the interviews, helping you common questions for the interviews. So we are making sure that when you sit for that interview, you're ready to answer. Your resume is good. You are ready to showcase your skills by what we are teaching in the class, and you get a job. That is our ultimate goal. See, I mean, Trinity, this is an education sector, then Bulls and Bears, Street. So see what I was telling. diversified industries as a data analyst, and all of these are from same batches, or I mean, same type of course, I would say, not batches, but same type of course. And they all of them study the same course, but they are now placed in different companies, different fields, but still they're getting jobs because data is being collected at every level in every industry. And that is what the scope of a data analyst or a data scientist is in today's world. These are few testimonials from our alumni who have been placed in various industries. You can see that there is, I mean, the companies they are placed in and what they have to say about IM skills is just to give you confidence that what we are offering, what we are saying, we deliver that. All right. So this is the different certificates that I was talking about. So this is the certificate, that is the IM Skills certificate that you will be getting after the completion of your course. And since we are a government approved organization, Indian government approved organization, this certificate is accepted globally. All right. Then you will get chance to earn one of these certificates, which is project completion certificate. And these are from different companies, as you can see, either Accenture or PwC or Tata or Quantium, any one of these. Obviously, you cannot have four projects. One of these companies, you will have a chance to get a project internship, and then they will give you a project internship certificate like this one. So one certificate this, one certificate this, and then we offer you a chance to earn the advanced data analytics certificate from either Google or Microsoft. We'll help you prepare for the exam, apply for the exam, and once you pass the exam, you will be Microsoft certified or a Google certified data analyst, which is something which I think is an advanced certificate, and it will give you and definitely give you an edge over the other candidates applying for the same job. All right. Now, these are the data science certificates that you'll get apart from the project internship certificates. For data scientists, there is a Google Cloud certification that we'll be helping you get, and a Microsoft data science certificate. So for analysts, you will be getting a Microsoft certified data analytics and a Google certified data analytics. And for data scientists, you will be getting a Google Cloud certification, which tells you that you are a professional data engineer, or a Microsoft professional data science certificate. All right. So either you do a data analytics course or you do a data science course, you have a chance to earn 3 certificates, 3 professional certificates that will add immense value to your resume. Now, this is an overview, which I think you might all be worrying about. This is an overview of how many percentage in what salary brackets we have across placements till now. This is our salary record of placements. So the highest salary hike that we have observed from current salary to the salary after this course is 150%. That is the highest salary hike that we have observed. The average salary hike across industries, across placements is 20%. So on an average, you will be getting a 20% salary hike from your current salary. From your current salary package, you will be getting a 20% average salary hike. The average salary across placements is 12 lakhs per annum. That is on average. You will be getting, depending upon how you answer an interview, what are your credentials, what is your past experience, some industrial experience, depending on various factors, the average salary that we have observed is 12 lakhs per annum CTC. And as I told you, the highest salary that we have observed is 36 lakhs per annum. And if you would ask me what is the entry level or a fresher salary, currently in the industry, the entry level or a fresher salary is around 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. That is the entry level or fresher salary in case of data analytics or data science. All right. Okay. So That is from my end. Now the dais is open for your questions and your queries. You can either unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can type it in the chat and we will respond to each of your questions and each of your queries. And after that, Vikas will be dealing with administrative information like what is the fee structure, what are the different batches that we run, the weekday batches, weekend batches, what is, we'll talk about the learning management system, the LMS portal that we offer, and all of that administrative knowledge Vikas will share with you. But before that, if you have any questions, any queries about the course, about the institution, or about anything that you have in mind, please feel free to ask those, or you can type them in chat as well.
Hi, this is Harish here.
Yeah, hi Harish.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Is there an opportunity after this course to do a role as a freelancer, work from home instead of working in a corporate?
All right. So these are two different things. Harish, work from home is not necessarily freelancing. So
Yeah.
most of the global companies, and I would say the advantage of data analytics and data science field is that you can work remotely. So I would say 60% of the jobs out there are remote working. So you can easily work from your home, right? So that is one thing. Next, if you want to work as a freelancer, yes, you can do that. There are different avenues that offer freelance working, but there's something that where you have to, put some effort in gathering work, building your profile, and all that stuff. But yes, both of the ways are open for you. You can freelance as well, and if you're looking for work from home opportunities, yes, I would say 60% of the jobs in the industry are remote working, so they are work from home.
Yeah, because I have a constraint because I have to look after my elderly mother. So I'm unable to, go for a 9 to 5 job and work in corporate premises. So that's
Yes.
what I meant. So yeah, so I'm looking for a remote working, So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is possible.
Okay.
You should have. I mean, you just have to pick the companies that are offering remote working, and I would say there are a lot of companies that are. Around 60% of the jobs in this field are remote work.
Okay.
Hey Jatin, this is Ashutosh here. So I have two set of questions. So first of all, first is that if I want to skip any courses like I don't want to pursue R or Alteryx, so does that impact my certification or internship? So is there a
Yes, it does affect your set because see, it's a part of the course. So you have to pass. You have to at least. If you're not attending the classes, that is up to you. Recordings will be available, but you have to submit the assignment. So that does affect. Yeah, but if you want to skip it, we can, have a look at it. But I would not recommend it because that would impact your learning. If you, what is your goal? Do you aim to be a scientist or an analyst?
I want to be a data analyst, but the thing is, what I've learned through now, so about after connecting with so many friends and colleagues who are working with companies, so they have told me that R and Alteryx are not that vast tools that have been used by many companies. So I just want to pursue Python and Power BI and
Yes,
Excel.
see, so the point is, yes, R and Alteryx are not pursued by many companies, but these companies do not have a limitation on how you work. And it's a writing on the wall, and I can challenge anyone with this, with my experience in this field for almost 14 years, that if it comes to statistical analysis, R is any day much better than Python, number one. If it comes to big data, R is any day better than Python.
Okay. All right. So my second question would be, so this will be an online-based learning. So how we are supposed to work on hands-on tools like Power BI, SQL, and Tableau. So will that be the software will be installed in our personal system or?
Yes. So you will install all those. So all of these softwares are open source. or if license is involved, we will provide you the license for that. So you don't have to worry. All of these softwares will be installed in your personal machines, in your laptops or in your desktops, and so that you can practice along the class, and you can also, perform exercises for assignments, projects that we share with you.
Awesome, thanks. And one more. What I have learned till now that this course is for 6 months duration, and after that there will be an internship. So, is there a way I can complete it a bit earlier? Like I can complete in 4 to 5 months by attending extra classes or joining extra batches.
No, so the procedure is that there's a certain way the course runs, number one. And number two, there cannot be any extra classes in the weekdays that I come to. So once you choose a batch type, you have to follow the path that we have assigned for it. And also, it's a class setting. So, you can, it's the only difference is that it's an online rather than a classroom. So it is just imagine you're just doing a course in a college where you just walk up to the teacher and say, you teach me separately. So I'm sorry, that will not be possible.
Okay, so the follow up to my next last question, that is, uh, I am currently not working. I just left my job last week. So what is my main concern is that after 6 months and I will be getting an internship, so there would be a gap in my resume. How will that be covered?
That would be covered by your learning, which you show by your certificate. So you can always say that see, being in the industry, a 1.5 or a 2 year gap where you showcase that you were doing a course is not considered a gap. It is known as sabbatical. And
Okay.
I think 6 months, 7 months sabbatical won't matter.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jatin.
Okay, we have some questions in the chat. Let's address to those. Okay. We have Anil Prasad says, I don't have any experience. Doesn't matter, Anil. As I told you, even for freshers who don't have any experience, they average salary is around 5 to 6 lakhs per annum, which is, I think, a good compensation to start with. So it doesn't matter even if you don't have any experience. There's always a fresher, and someone will be a fresher in any field, right? That's how you start, right? Okay, Jalaram says, can you repeat? Sorry, Jalaram, I did not know when you texted it. So yeah. Sankalp asks which company and what his or her background. Sankalp, in which context you are asking this question?
So I was asking this question with context to the package, the one who bagged 36 lakh uh, package from the replaced.
So what do you want to know about that?
What was the candidate's profile and what company, which company picked up?
Company I'm not sure about because I don't have the tracking of the placements. I think Vikas would be able to help you better with that. But that person had experience in data analytics field. That is why the package. So the experience is there in the same field. Obviously, it adds on to your package, right?
Okay.
So Anshika has a question, sir. Would you also prepare us for the? Yes, Anshika, we will help you build your resume. We will help you revamp your resume so that it suits the industry requirements, and we'll also help you how to answer an interview. What are the common interview questions? How to answer questions for which you do not know the answer. That is the most important part, I would say. So we'll prepare you for the interviews before you sit in the interviews. Yeah,
Hi, my name is
Pradeep.
Alok Singh.
Yes,
I
hi,
have a
Alok.
question. Hi.
Yes.
So I have a two-part question. A, I live in Caribbean countries, so my time zone is almost 10 and a half hour. I am behind,
I think,
I'm behind India
Alok,
time.
the timings that we have in weekday and weekend batches, I think one of them will definitely suit you. I think the weekend batch timing will suit you because that is in the morning, so it will be a night on Saturday and Sunday, which I think is comfortable for you.
Okay. And the second
Uh,
question is,
yes.
so that Saturday, Sunday can work, no problem. The second question is also, I am not looking for a job. to be a data analyst or scientist. And this is for me to, the position I am in, I need to know what I can get, where I can get, or what I can have my staff extract and do it. But I need to know, even though I have my own IT team.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
for me, it's not looking for a job anywhere, whether it's here or there or anywhere. But this
Okay.
is more for me to educate myself. So my question is there any other course other than this that I should be looking at it?
Oh, so I would say then you should be looking at the analytics course because I think that will be enough for you to what you want to achieve.
Yeah, okay. So then I can have that conversation on the side about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Abhradeep has a question. Hi, good evening, sir. My question is, I'm from Kolkata. Will I get help? Okay. Yes, Abhradeep, see, we'll showcase different opportunities to you. We'll share different opportunities that are available with our partners. As I told you, 60% of the opportunities are remote working, so your location does not matter in those cases. And if there is a company that is offering job nearby in Kolkata or in West Bengal probably, then you can look for those companies and then you can apply to companies which are remote. So yeah, I don't think that should be a problem. It is up to you that which company you want to sit for, right? We are not forcing you to sit for companies. We'll be showcasing you that these companies have offers, openings, and these are the job placements. And you say, yes, I'm interested in this company, and we'll send the resumes across to those companies, and that is how the process happens. So it is up to you which jobs you choose. So you can choose jobs either around Kolkata or remote working. All right, we have a question from Manu. I have an overall working experience of 12 years in map making. Will this course help me to switch to data analytics, and will I be having a beginner's package or based on my work experience? All right. So and this Manu, okay, and this probably what will be answering to Manu applies to people who have the same kind of scenario where you're switching fields. So your past experience will be counted. Number one, it will be. We'll try to help you build a resume and help you build a story where you can show some form of analytics in your past experience. Number one. Number two, it will give you an edge in the salary if you are in the same industry. So, for example, Manu, you were in map making. So, if you are applying as a data analyst in, say, MapMy India, then yes, your experience will, help you get a higher package or a higher designation. But if you're applying to a company, say like Accenture, which is purely IT services based, then probably they'll be taking you as a beginner. All right, they will. It is not that they will reject you, but they'll be taking you as a beginner. That is what I'm trying to say. So this is a slight, I would say, a slight disadvantage in changing fields, which you will change if you change fields anywhere, you will face it. It's not particularly with data analytics. But the advantage with data analytics is once you gain that 1.5 year experience, the jump you will get is much higher than in any other field. So once you gain that and you change the company after 2 years, you're definitely getting a 25 to 30% hike in your salary and your designation as well. So that is the advantage you get with data analytics because the scope is so high, the demand is so high that a 2 year experience is a good amount of experience in specific field, in specific data analytics. So even if you're changing fields, if you want that you get a higher salary package and you get then try looking for companies that are in your domain in which you have had experience. Then you'll probably get a higher salary package. But if you just want to work and unfortunately you're not able to secure in those companies, then you can also apply to other companies. They might consider your experience or they might not. I'm not guaranteeing it. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right. Which one is better, online class or offline class for freshers? Anil, we are only offering online classes, number one, but if you're asking in a context with an overall scenario, all the tools or all these analysis or all the algorithms, everything that happens in data science or data analyst um, happens on a virtual machine or a virtual cloud, number one. Number two, so the jobs also out there are mostly remote working, this work from home. So I don't think there is any significant difference. I mean, the online setting will, I think, give you the same approach as an offline setting. So I don't think there's any difference. And but in this scenario, I would say online is better because it will prepare you how to work in a remote job in with that same tool. So yeah, I would say slight advantage in online classes in case of data analytics and data science. All right. Munad has question. I'm currently working in UAE in another field after completing this course. Yeah, Munad, I told you, remote working is applicable. So remote working means you're sitting anywhere in the world and you'll still get a job. But if you are not looking for remote working and looking for an office setup, then obviously we'll have companies. We can ask. I mean, if you see job opportunities in Middle East, you can apply to them and we'll help you with that. Hello, who can I speak to about analytics course? Your counsel, I think, Vikas, you can help. Hello, even if it is analytics course or scientist, data science course, both of them, Vikas or our admin team will be able to help you with both of the courses. So it's the same team. Don't worry about that. Mansi, do we have good opportunities in Delhi and Sir? Mansi, as I told you, the opportunities are global. The companies are global. If there is an opening in Delhi NCR, at that point of time when you pass out, yes, you will get that. If there is not, unfortunately, at that point of time, then you can look at remote opportunities. How many minimum monad is how much minimum pay scale for data? Yes, for freshers, I told you 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. Shariela Vaishali has a question. I'm currently working in accounts and taxation. I want to know that what will be the time of course and if I attend. Okay, so Vishali, Vikas will be covering the batch timings, the batch days, all of that shortly. So your question will be answered. Payment modes also Vikas will be covering Kishore, so your question will be answered. Shrija says, I'm graduated in 2018 and have no job experience in any field. Yes, Shrija, I told you, you'll be considered as a fresher. That is not a point. So when you pass out colleges, you still get placements, right? So it's just like that. You pass out a data analytics course, you will be getting fresher jobs. Junior, I would say entry level jobs in data analytics. Entry level salary, as I told you, again, 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. So yes, don't worry.
No problem. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sahnan.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm actually in from Nigeria, and our time difference is about 5 hours difference. So how will I be able to join the classes? Because presently, if I'm not wrong, it should be maybe to 9 or that.
Class timings and class hall, I think Vikas will discuss that. And once he shows you that, you will be able to understand that better. But don't worry, we have a lot of students from African continent and all of them are satisfied with the timings and they're able to join for the classes and for whatever we offer. So that should not be a problem.
Okay, so are you advising I join the weekend classes?
Sorry?
I said, are you advising I join the weekend classes?
Yes, I would advise that either you join weekend or weekday, depending upon if you're a working professional. I would advise you join weekend. That is up to you. That is, Vikas will just discuss in detail, and then it is up to you that which is more suitable to you, and you can choose those. That is not a problem.
I think the weekend I would want to work. That's one. Another question I would like to ask is, the currency you're using is in Iraq. I think that's an Indian currency. How does that relate to US dollars? I would like if you can help me relate that to US dollars.
Samuel, your voice is echoing. It's not clear. I'm not able to understand your question. Can you type your question, please?
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
No, your voice is echoing. It's still echoing for me. I request if you can
Okay,
type your question, I'll answer that. Don't worry.
okay. I will do it right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you. All right. Riaz has a question. If one opts data analytics course after completing course and getting placed, can we later switch to data scientist course? Yeah, Riaz, I won't recommend that, because once you start on a path, I would recommend you shifting paths again, because A, you will have to work entirely different after that. Number two, after getting to a place where you will be expecting a hike in your salary as a data analyst, you will again go back to a fresher salary as a data scientist. It doesn't make sense. So I don't recommend. And yes, as I told you, mathematics or a statistics or a computer science background should be there for if you are trying to opt as a data scientist.
Hello.
Yes, Uncle.
Yeah. So I have two questions. First question is,
Yes.
um, is there any stipulated time period beyond which you don't accept your student for placement? Now, suppose just to give you an example, if I were to enroll for your course today and I end up and I graduate by the month of March 2027. Okay. Is there any stipulated time period after March that you only help that beyond which
Yeah,
you won't?
regarding that, Sankalp, Vikas will cover that up, and Vikas will be able to help you better regarding all the time periods and till when you can,
Okay.
be there for placements. So Vikas will help you that. You can ask all those questions to Vikas. I think
Okay.
Vikas, keeping the time in mind, you should start and you should take over and explain all of these batch related timings and what will be the timing of the course and everything. I think Vikas should start.
Sure, sir. I will be more than happy to counsel the students with the help in regards to the timings of the batches and the other questions related to internships and everything. But Samuel has a question and Gargi has another question, which they sent to me directly. So that is why I've pasted it in the chat box. Samuel is
Okay.
asking, lakh is used in the current. Yeah, sir. Can you please take over, sir?
So Samuel, 1 lakh Indian rupees is roughly around 1200 US dollars. So if you talk about the starting salary, that would be around 7,200 US dollars per year. Because can you mute everyone, please? It's creating certain noise. Yes, Sam. So that is what I'm saying. So for if you want it in USD, the entry level salary would be around 7,000 US dollars per year. And you said, I want a job in UAE. Will I be able to get it? Special, as I told you, it depends on the opportunities that are available. If you pass out the course and for that 1 month or 2 months, there are no job opportunities in UAE, then it is not in our hand, right? We are not creating jobs for you. We are helping you get the jobs. So it all depends on the job opportunities, job companies, companies that are offering you jobs. So you can select which will be best for you and choose those, and you can apply to those. Same for Gagi, I think. Gargi, we will give you the opportunities, the job openings, and it is up to you to choose those. It's not up to you. We're not creating jobs, right? Those are the companies that are creating. All right, Vikas, I think you can start.
Sure, sir. So now I will be presenting my screen and I will be making you guys walk through your student portal first. You will see how your student portal is going to look like, where all your session recordings and assignments and projects will be uploaded. So just give me a second. I'm sharing my screen. I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Can you just give me a quick response in the chat box with a yes or no?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. So this is how your student portal is going to look like. Data Analytics Master Course. Okay. In the curriculum section, you will find each and everything bifurcated in a very good manner, which will help you to navigate through the LMS very easily. LMS is your learning management system, which you can call it as your student portal. Okay. So we have bifurcated all the modules. Okay. You can see that the first module that we start with, data analytics using Excel and VBA. We have provided the pre-reading material first and the ebook and the resources that you are required to download. So there is an Excel and VBA ebook that you can open from this link. Okay. And if somebody who does not have MS Office in their laptop or in their computer, they can download it directly from the Drive link that has been shared here. Okay. And you have all the session recordings uploaded date wise. So, considering whichever batch you're joining, the weekend batch or the weekday batch, you can just navigate through the session recordings as per the batch that you have selected, weekend or weekday. And all the session recordings are uploaded within 24 hours after taking the class. So within 24 hours, you will be able to see the recorded video of the previous class that was taken. So, for example, a class was taken yesterday, that was on 11th September 2024, by one of our trainers named Miss Vantana. She taught the fourth session for the VBA class, data analytics using VBA. So this was uploaded today, since today is 12th of September. So within 24 hours, each and every recording gets uploaded. So in case you miss any class, in case you wish to revise few topics from the class that was taken previously, you can come here, you can watch any previously recorded videos. You can also go batch wise if you would like to uh, have an experience of how previous batches learned. You can have that. For example, in the weekend session, we have two different trainers training, such as Mr. Gaurav Sethi is there and Ms. Vantana is there. So in case you would like to see how Gaurav sir is teaching, you can just go over there and click on Gaurav sir's lessons, and you can watch a class recording of that particular batch. All the class worksheets and projects will be uploaded in the LMS itself. So your trainers are going to be using all of the different kinds of worksheets, different kinds of assignments to help you understand few topics. So in case you would like to have those worksheets and files that are used by your trainers for your reference, all of them are uploaded in your student portal. You can just download it directly from here. Similarly, with VBA as well, and you will get weekly assignments. Okay. Uh, and the assignments will be bifurcated according to the trainers. For example, if Gaurav sir will be teaching you, then he has his own assignments. If Miss Vantana will be teaching you, she has her own assignments. Okay. Jatin sir will also be teaching you. Jatin sir mainly covers Python and SQL. So, right. So there will be Python assignments that have been created by Jatin sir. So you will be able to navigate through the LMS accordingly, according to whatever your requirement is, whether you are willing to watch any previously recorded video, whether you are willing to work on the assignment or the project that has been given to you. The your go-to destination is your student portal, your LMS. Okay. And in the LMS itself, you can see your course progress. For example, this is my student portal. I have logged in from my account. So you can see in the course progress, it is 44.9%, almost 45% course I have completed myself. So what will happen if the course progress gets to 100%? And how is it going to be 100%? If you can see the difference here, in the lessons. This one is marked as green. This one is also marked as green. This one, so basically this is completed. That is why it is marked as green. What if I mark this one as green as well? I complete this lesson. Okay. And I complete this lesson as well. What will happen to the course progress? It will increase. So from almost 45%, it has gone to almost 49% now. So that means half of my course is already completed. So this is how you can track your own progress once you keep on doing the modules, once you keep on learning the modules, and once you're finished with all the classes and all the projects that have been given to you by the trainers, you can just click on the complete lesson and the course progress will increase. Now, what will happen if it comes to 100%? The continue button that you see on your LMS, this will change to download certificate, and you will be able to download the course completion certificate that is given to you by IIM Skills directly from here. All right. Now, speaking about certifications, we have almost 7 certificates that you can receive. Okay. For example, we are in alignment with Google and Microsoft. So there will be a certificate that will be given to you by Google, which is known as the Professional Data Analytics Certificate, as you saw in the presentation as well. And Microsoft certification, it will be a Certified Data Analyst certificate, Certified Data Analyst Associate certificate by Microsoft. But what was not mentioned in the presentation is that you are required to pay an extra examination fee for both of these certificates, since the certificates can only be attained through an online exam, and this online exam can only happen if you give the exam fee, which is a very minimal amount. It will be 1200 rupees and for Google certificate, and 1600 rupees for Microsoft certificate exam. So this is what I wanted to convey. And there will be overall 16 plus live projects, and there will be 4 caption projects that you guys will be doing as part of your internship. As you can see that there are guaranteed internship opportunities with companies like Accenture, TCS, PwC, and Quantium. Now, there might be there might be questions in few people's mind that if there is an internship, so how will you be able to manage it with your current job? So I would like to tell you all that this is going to be an online internship, a virtual internship, which you can do from anywhere in the world. Okay, it does not matter if you're staying in India or outside of India. It can be done from anywhere in the world. Secondly, this has flexible timings. It is a project-based internship, so you can work as per your convenience. So it will not clash with your prior work commitments, and it will not compromise with your work timings as well. Whenever you feel comfortable to work on the internship projects, you can. Just make sure that you submit the internship project given to you before the deadline so that we can consider it for you. And you will get internship certificates for sure. One certificate from each company will be given to you. So including the internship completion certificate, including the Google and Microsoft certificate, and the course completion certificate, you will get up to 7 certifications from the data analytics course. Similarly, in the data science course, as you can see, there are 4 capstone projects from companies like PwC, BCG, Commonwealth Bank, and British Airways. So there will be 4 internship completion certificates from here as well. Here you are getting Google Cloud certification, and you are also getting Microsoft a data science certificate for Microsoft, and the Google Cloud certificate for professional data engineer, and an IIM skill certification, which will essentially be known as a data science master certificate. Okay. Now coming to the batches, what kind of batches are there. But before that, let's have a look at the hands-on projects that you guys will be covering throughout the entire duration of the course. So this is an example for your data analytics course. So each and every module that you will learn, each and every module will have its own projects, and you will be required to work on those projects because these are live projects, and this is very essential for you to work on since these are directly designed by your trainers. And with the help of these projects, you will be able to self practice, you will be able to improve your technical proficiency and gain the hands-on experience that most of the recruiters demand while interviewing a candidate. So this is why we keep on emphasizing on the fact that uh, it will be completely practical based learning. So you will be learning each and every skill, each and every tool through case studies, through assignments, through real world scenarios, and this is what we focus on, and it will be 100% tools driven training. So if in case anybody has any question regarding the access for the tools, all the access of the tool will be given to you for free. You do not have to purchase any particular tool to learn anything. All right. And one of the most important takeaways from this course, in my opinion, is the lifetime access. The lifetime access is given to you for the course content. That means even after completing the course, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, if you wish to learn something again, if you wish to revise few topics again, you can come back to us. You can take the access of the live classes, or if there is any added course content in our curriculum, because data analytics or data science, uh, they uh, they are very dynamic. These two industries are very dynamic, so they keep on changing according to the market trends. There will be new tools in the market. So if there is anything that is a new addition in our course and you would like to learn that, still, even after completing the course, you can do it. You can take the access of the live classes without paying any extra amount. So at no additional cost, you will be able to get access to the newly upgraded course content as well. Now, coming to the batch timings and what will be the admission process, what is the cost of the program, all the questions will be answered now. So we have two different batches, okay, for both the data analytics and data science course. There is a weekend batch. This particular batch is starting from 21st of September 2024. The classes in the weekends are going to be on every Saturday and Sunday, and the timings will be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. according to Indian Standard Time. So if you are somebody who is currently living outside of India, or somebody who is not from India, who is living in a different country, you have to convert the timings as per your current time zone so that you can attend the classes live. Similarly, for the weekdays batch, we have classes on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The timings are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Again, Indian Standard Time. And this particular batch, it is starting from 19th of September 2024. So since we are starting with the batches very soon, so I would just like to make to have a quick survey in the chat here. How many of you are willing to enroll for the weekend batch, and how many of you are willing to enroll for the weekday batch? If your choice is weekend, just type in weekend in the chat. If your choice is weekday, then type in weekday in the chat. I would just like to get an idea. Okay, so Sankalp has chosen weekend, Alok Singh for weekend, Anshika for weekdays, Ashutosh for weekday, Manu for the weekend batch, Gargi Arora for the weekday batch. Mr. Alok, the weekend course is for of the same duration, 6 months. So regardless of the batch that you choose, again, this might be a question in many people's mind. If since the timings are different and the duration is different for the classes on in the weekday and the weekday sessions, the regardless of the batch that you will choose, you will have 6 hours of learning overall in a particular week, and the duration of the course remains the same. It is going to be 6 months only. Right. Huzaifa Riyad for the weekday batch, Mr. Harish for the weekend, Srija for weekday, Kishore for weekday batch. Okay, all right. Now, since most of you have chosen for weekend, so this one is starting from 21st of September, and for those of you who have chosen weekday batch, this one is starting from 19th of September 2024. Okay, and the same dates are for the data science course as well. Okay, now coming to the pricing part of the course is. So Alok has a question. Let me just get to that. I would like to know about basic data analytics course that the other gentleman mentioned. I need just for myself not to get a job. So Mr. Alok, if you are not looking for any kind of job, I think that it is still a good course for you because we teach everything from a basic level. For example, if I show you here, so what are our course deliverables? So you can see the first module that we always begin with will be foundation to data analytics. So we understand our students very well that what kind of people enroll with us. The majority of the people that enroll with us, they come from different backgrounds that have no technical knowledge. Somebody is coming from a BCom background, somebody is coming from an arts background, somebody is coming from a commerce background. So If you're somebody that has no technical proficiency whatsoever, or you have not worked on any kind of programming languages before in your life, I think this is going to be the most important class for you, which you should never miss, the Foundation to Data Analytics, where you will be introduced about the basic concepts that you need to know before attending before attending the remaining modules of the course, because you will be taught about matrices operations, you will be taught about statistics, what kind of statistical knowledge that you need to have. You will be taught the difference between data analytics and data science. You will be taught difference between business analytics, data analytics, and data science, common terms in analytics. This is very important because we will be using technical jargons that will be used throughout the entire duration of the course. So that will be covered. Okay, types of data and relevance of analytics in the industry. So this is something that you should not miss. So if you're looking for something that starts from a very basic level, this is the perfect course for you. Because after foundation class, we'll start with a module that is that most people are familiar with, which is Excel. I think most people have already worked with Excel, or at least they know about Excel. So that is something that we always start with, because we want to keep it very easy for everybody in the beginning. Okay, it will start from a basic level, then step by step through practical training, you will be taken to the advanced level. I hope that answers your question, Mr. Alok. All right, then. Now coming to the pricing of the course. Yeah, as I was mentioning, weekdays and weekends batch, the same rates are for the data science course as well. Now coming to the pricing part of the course, the data analytics course, it is priced at 49,900 plus 18% GST. So including GST, the total price of the course, it is going to be 58,882 rupees. Now, how you can pay for the course? uh, Either you can go for a one-time payment, or either you can opt for an EMI option. If you go for a one-time payment, you can pay directly through your UPI, you can make a bank transfer, you can directly pay through your debit card. In case you want to go for credit card installments, you want to take EMI option, then you have option to pay through your credit card. So for credit card installments, you can select your own EMI plan. There we accept most credit cards, most banks credit cards. So you can choose your bank, you can choose your credit card, and you can choose EMI plans ranging from 3 months to 24 months. Okay. And we have another option at no interest rate. You can go for 7 months no cost EMIs through Bajaj Finserv, which will offer you the per month installment at 8,411 rupees. Now, this requires a documentation process, or if somebody already has a Bajaj EMI card, they can pay through that. So, if you want more information about how to go about this process, then I would suggest you to connect with your counselor. They can help you with it. Okay. And if I have to speak about the data science course, so in the data science course, the pricing will be a little bit different. Since the course duration is long, it will be an 11-month course, 9 months will be the duration of the live classes, and 2 months will be the internship. So the price for the data science course, it is going to be 64,900 plus 18% GST. And you can get 12 interest-free EMIs for this particular course, in which the per month EMI is going to cost you 6,381 rupees. Okay. This is for the EMI plan if in case you go for Bajaj Finserv. Otherwise, you can go for a one-time payment as well. So this is about the pricing of the courses, of both the courses. So how many of you are willing to go for the data analytics course, and how many of you are willing to choose the data science course? Just a quick response in the chat box. You can write DA and DS. Sankal for DA, Gargi for DA, Kishore DA. Mr. Harish would like to go for DS. All right, for data science. Okay. So most of the students have responded as DA. So since most of you would like to enroll for the data analytics batch, and Mr. Harish would like to enroll for the data science course, then I would suggest you to connect with the counselors as soon as possible for the admission process, because you are also required to fill the admission form as well. And since this particular course is the need of the hour, and you guys have been a very great audience, and you have given almost 1.5 hours in this demo session today. So there is a little surprise from my side for all of you guys, as time is the most valuable thing in today's world, and you have given almost 1.5 hours today in this particular demo. You can enroll for the data analytics course at a discounted price. Now, what will be the discounted price? The discounted price will be at 10%. It will be a 10% discounted amount that you can pay after the session is over. And I have shared the link in the chat box, right? This is the payment page. You can copy the link, you can save it in your notes or somewhere, because this link won't be available after the demo will be over. Okay, so you are just required to save this link for yourself for the data analytics course. The amount will be 52,994 rupees after 10% discount. So this is the payment page that I have shared in the chat box. You can keep this link with yourself, because this will be valid only for the next 3 hours. Okay. So if you are ready to go ahead and enroll for the program, then you can definitely enroll through the payment page that I have provided in the chat box. Okay. So are there any further questions from your end? If yes, then you can write it in the chat box, or you can come on the mic and we can have a conversation. Please, Sankalp, ask a question.
Yeah, so guys, I just wanted to ask, for how many months would you assist the candidate for placement after the completion of the study?
So usually our students get placed within 1 month. Okay, I would say that let's suppose batches.
That is across people with good amount of work experience in some other field as well.
I'm sorry, your voice is echoing a little bit, so I'm unable to understand your
Okay.
question. The last part of your question.
Okay, am I audible now? Clear?
It's a bit better, yes.
Okay, so I'm asking, so is that like the same anyone for anyone who has a good amount of experience, work experience, other than data analytics field?
The tenure for people to get placed after the course completion.
Yes.
It depends individual to individual, Sankalp, to be very honest. Okay. If you are a good learner, if you have gained good amount of skill set and you are good with communication and everything, right? Usually what we tend to do, we conduct different placement activities once the course is completed. Your resume will be redesigned from our side. All the skills, all the certificates, and the portfolio that you will create for yourself after working on
Okay.
different projects will be shared
Okay.
with different companies. Okay.
Okay.
Then we will take
Okay.
your mock interview. Once
Okay.
your interview is scheduled with any company, we will be taking your mock interview. In the mock interview, we will be giving you constructive feedback based on how you are performing in front of our own interview panel that will be suggesting you the questions that might be asked to you based on your profile and your work experience, right? And the technical questions that a company can ask to you. So based on that, we will be giving you constructive feedback. If you perform well, then I would say that yes, you can get placed. You might even crack the first interview attempt, right? Even if you don't, we will schedule another interview for you, right? Because
Okay.
after the first interview, we will be taking direct feedback from the recruiter that on what basis did they
Okay.
reject your profile, right? So if we are taking feedbacks, if we know that where you are lagging behind, then of course we can work on that, and hopefully by the next interview you will be getting paid, right? So I would say, yeah, that within 1 or 1.5 months, most of our students get paid.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And sorry, can I ask another question? Just a
No
follow-up
problem.
question. Yeah. So you told that there is a 10% discount for another 3 years, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that would come That would come to somewhere around 50 to 53.
52,994, almost 53, you can consider.
Almost 53.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, how much is it? What if I were to finance it from Bajaj or something like that?
So
Or
for
is
Bajaj Finance, I'm saying that this option, yeah, one thing I want to mention that this is only applicable for one-time payment, since for
okay?
Bajaj Finserv, we are already bearing the interest rate and the processing fee on your behalf. Okay, since Bajaj offers you no cost installments, so there will be no extra discount that can be given to you on the course price, since we are already bearing the interest amount and the processing fee on your behalf. So that is not possible for Bajaj Finserv.
If I were to go through Bajaj Finance route,
Mm-hmm.
what would be the tenure that would be offered?
It is 7 months. 7 months
Max to max
CMR that
7 months, you need to say.
yes, and if something else that that you can be helped with, I would suggest you to connect with your counselor. They can probably help you with it. Who are you in touch
Okay.
with from IIM Skills?
I guess it is Rohit. Rohit, I
Mr.
guess.
Rohit. So yeah,
Rohit.
you can connect with Mr. Rohit, right?
Okay.
And you can ask him if there is anything that we can do for you. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. Uh,
All right, Uncle. Thank you
and
so much. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. One more question. Someone just, okay, Harish, sir, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just wrote that he needs full syllabus for data analytics. Is this possible for you to share a complete syllabus for it?
For which course? Data analytics.
Data analytics, yes.
For
Uh,
both, this is Harish here. For
yes,
both,
Mr. Hari.
so that I will know the difference, what is covered under data analytics and what is covered under data science.
Okay. Okay. So you want the course curriculum for both of these courses,
Yeah,
correct?
then I will know what's the difference and which one to pick, right?
Right, right. I think I already had a word with you, Mr. Harish, but and I think I already
Okay.
shared both of the course details to you.
Oh,
If
did we?
uh,
Okay.
if you still don't have it, I'll recheck
No,
if it's
I'll
from
check.
my
Then
end.
I'll check the WhatsApp. I'll check the
Okay,
WhatsApp. Okay.
okay. And Sankalp, I believe you also require the course curriculum for data
So
science,
is it
right?
no, no, not scientific. So is it the same that the brochure was shared by
If
shared with
if
me
you
by Rohit?
inquired for the data analytics course, then
Yes.
Rohit must have shared the
Yeah,
data
yeah, he
analytics
shared.
brochure
Is
with
it the
you.
same thing?
No, 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 no. Data science course curriculum is different. Okay,
No, no, no,
I
Vikas.
will share. Yeah.
I want for data analytics only. I inquired for data analytics. So Rohit has shared
Okay.
with me a brochure. So is
Okay.
that the same thing
Yes, yes.
that you're going
That's
to
the
share with
same
me?
partner.
Okay,
Yes,
then
yes,
it's fine. Then it's fine. You don't need to share with
yes,
me. I have it.
yes.
I'll again go
Right,
through it once again. Anna?
right. No problem.
Okay,
No problem.
no problem.
Okay.
Okay, is there any other batch that is coming post 21st of September
Post 21st September for
for
the
DA?
weekend.
Weekend. Yeah, it is going to be
I
weekend. Yes.
believe it will be in the month of October then, because
Okay,
in
October.
September, yeah,
Tentative, what date would that be?
tentative date, I would say it would be around 6th or 13th of October.
Okay. Okay. What
Yeah,
I'll do is
that's
I'll get in touch with Rohit first,
right.
tomorrow morning so that I can get a complete clarity on it. है ना?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vikas.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Vaishali is asking, can I get 2 or 3 demo lectures so I can understand that I can do or not DA quiz, because I'm from accounts and taxation. Vaishali, you're most welcome to attend any demo class of ours, right? But I believe that this demo class must have must have provided you with some information about data analytics. But if you still require a few more classes, then yeah, feel free to attend any of our demo classes. No issues. Kishore is asking, my CIBIL score is low. Am I eligible for Bajaj Finance? Kishore, the standard CIBIL score must be 750 for Bajaj Finserv process. So if it's lower than that, then you are not eligible. You might have to change your applicant. You might have to look for another applicant for on your behalf. Anshika is asking, if we pay fees after 1 or 2 days, then do a 10% discount would be valid. No, Anshika, the 10% discount is only valid till the next 3 hours. So you'll have to make the payment in the next 3 hours if you're going for a one-time payment. So if you want to avail 10% discount and save some money for yourself, then you'll have to make the payment in the next 3 hours only. Otherwise, the exact amount without discount is 58,882 rupees. All right, so I have answered Mr. Harish's question. Mr. Harish, did you find the course curriculum for data science as well?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I did. You had
Uh,
given me data analytics. Yeah. Okay.
did I give only data analytics or data science as well?
No, data analytics only. Yeah.
No problem, sir. No problem, Mr. Harish. I will be sharing data science course curriculum right after this demo class with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks.
All right. All right. So since there are no further questions, I think it's time for us to end the session. You people have been a very great audience, a very patient audience, listening to me and Jatin sir for the past 2 hours almost. Yes, of course, Riaz. I'll make sure that the data analytics course brochure gets sent to you. So yes, guys, again, the payment page which I shared in the chat box, I'm sharing it again. If anybody who would like to make the payment right after the demo class, they may feel free to do so using the link that I've shared above. Of course, Moses. Of course, I have written down your names. Josefa needs one, Moses needs one, and Mr. Harish
Yeah.
needs one. So of course, I will be sharing the code curriculum.
Vikas, send that Razorpay link into the WhatsApp also.
All right, all right. But this is
For
only for
some
data
reason, I'm not
analytics
able to
website.
copy it from this chat.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. No problem. I'll share it with you. I'll share it with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right then. Thank you everybody for attending to today's demo class. Before we go, okay, Kishore has another question. If I select the credit card payment, is there any down payment? No, Kishore, I don't think there will be no down payment because you're paying through credit card EMI, so your total fees will be converted into credit card installments. So you'll be directly paying to your bank on a monthly basis. So there will be no down payment. Down payment is only required for the Bajaj process. Not a problem. All right. So everybody, thank you so much for attending the demo class today. And before we go, just want to have a quick feedback from everybody that how much did you like the class today? If you liked it, please give us a feedback. And if there is any improvement that we can do, you can. The chat is open to the suggestion box. You can definitely write it down. Thank you, Mr. Harish, for the feedback. And I believe you like Jatin sir's presentation as well. I have a feedback would be great on that presentation as well. So if there is any feedback that anybody else would like to give, Ashutosh is saying wonderful and informative. Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you, Anshika. Thank you, Gargi. I'm really happy that all your doubts are cleared now. Thank you, Vishali, for the feedback. All right. So, Mr. Harish, Mr. Riaz, and Mr. Moses, the data analytics and data science course curriculums, they both are getting sent your way on WhatsApp or on email, depending on wherever you guys are connected with us. And on that note, I will be ending the session now. Okay, the session ends in the next 5 seconds. How and when can we get a demo session? Anshika, the demo session is always scheduled on every Thursday, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. If you want the recording of this demo session, it will be uploaded tomorrow and it will be shared to you directly by your counselor. All right, guys. Thank you so much for attending the session today. And the demo ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Moses. Just in time. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good weekend ahead. Goodbye.